In this example, we're going to be looking at the left join. Now, first of all, let me just run these couple of queries. I'm just going to show you everything right now in the employee table and the department table. These two tables are related through something called the DP key. If we look here in departments, which is the second one, DP key is really like the primary key of this table. Each record has a different unique DP key. Now, when we go up here, though, and look at our employee table, let me just open this up a little more. See, it has its own key, the EM key. And there's 11 different records there, but each of these records has its own DP key, but the DP key is kind of like a one-to-many. It's not unique in this table because this first record, Vladimir, has a DP key, or he belongs to Department 4. But so does Roy. So does Patesh. So basically, DP key is a foreign key that points to this table. So what this information tells us is that certain of these employees are with the IT department, whereas some of them are with the HR or with sales or management or accounting and so forth. So they're related. But how can we query data from these tables using joins? And particularly we're going to show the left join, but before we do, we'll show the inner join and why you can't always use it and why you need the left join. So first of all, what I'm going to be doing is selecting the employee first name and last name from the employee table, but then also the description or the department name, the full name of the department from the department table. But remember, when I do that, let's just go back here for a minute and just look at employees. How many employees are there? Well, there's 11. But get a load of this. When I run this, it gives me exactly what I want, or it looks like what I want. See, I know that like this guy Dave Merton, he is in IT, he's a software guy. This guy Tony Macaroni is in sales, and if that was your name, you would be in sales too. What a great name. I want to put that on my business card. I'll change my name. But do you remember how many employees there were in the table? Isn't it true that there were 11? But when we run this query, there's only 9. What happened? Did we just fire some people and somebody forgot to tell me? If only. No, what's happening is, when we do this inner join, what it's saying is all the records have to match on this DP key. What that means is that for every value in this field in the employee table, there has to be a corresponding match in the department table. The only problem is, as you can see, 2 of the records do not match. For example, this one guy named some guy has a null value, and that doesn't match this other table. And then this guy, Bubba Lubba, has a -1, which again does not match in this table. And in real life, you would be surprised how quickly records like that can get corrupted. Something gets deleted over here, something gets put in the table by hand over there, and before you know it, things don't match up. So how can I run this query, without writing a whole bunch of weird stuff in the where clause and all this, ridiculous spaghetti code? How can I just change this a little bit, but have it be smart enough to get all the records that I want, plus the 2 that are missing? And the way that you do that, it's basically exactly the same as this, except instead of an inner join, it's a left join. What does that mean? A left join is basically this. Where this has a DP key, and the DP key, like they're equal on both sides, it's only going to take records where there's a match. Left join changes that a little. It says one of the tables will take everything, but then from the other table will only take things that match. The only question comes up, which table is which? Well, see where this says on, and then it says like the DP key from department equals the DP key from employees? This, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what order these are in. It makes absolutely no difference. You could change them back and forth till your heart's content. Won't change a thing. What is different is which order the tables come in the from clause. Do you see how employees comes before departments? That means that employees is left of departments, or departments is right of employees. I have this indented, but if everything was on one line and it wasn't white spaced as much and there weren't as many carriage returns, it would actually look like the word employees came to the left of departments. Hence, in this case, employees is the left table. So in a left join, what that means is that we'll take everything from employees and only the matching stuff from departments. So you see now when we run it, look at this. We have all 11 people. Now, these two guys don't really have a department, so this came back null. And you could do other things to make that nicer, like, maybe put an is null around this to get rid of the null, whatever you want to do. But the bottom line is, that's the benefit of using a left join. It gives you all of the stuff on one side of the join, and then it only gives you the matching stuff in the other table, kind of like on the other side of the join. So you're basically showing favoritism to one of the tables. But that's, in a nutshell, that's how you use left join.